Hey guys, so there was another short article discussing Battlefield rumors that came out today that I wanted to go over and discuss my thoughts about. The link to the article will be in the description below. It's very short. There'll also be a link to the podcast it is discussing in the description as well. This video is more to elaborate on if I think there's validity to it and what it means for players in general. So the article is centered around the Xbox era podcast. Quote from the podcast is, there is a third-party AAA first-person shooter that is very likely to be launching in Game Pass this fall, end quote. That's not exactly coming out to just say, hey, it's happening, it's coming to Game Pass, but I understand having to keep it more low-key. And in the podcast, they're kind of explaining how they're told what they can say and what they can reveal at this time. So I definitely understand that. If it is coming to Game Pass, that's certainly something EA and Microsoft would want to announce themselves. That being said, here's why I could see this being true. The article mentioned this as well, but Battlefield's main FPS rival is, of course, Call of Duty. Call of Duty is partnered with Sony with timed exclusives and marketing. So Microsoft partnering with EA and Battlefield would make perfect sense to me to counter this with their main rival. Also keep in mind, Microsoft has been spending billions with a B to buy studios like Bethesda to put their games on Game Pass. Microsoft has been extremely aggressive about pushing their subscription services. That's kind of the business model they're wanting to take to make everything more uniform across platforms. That's their business model. And this would be a huge draw for players having Battlefield on Game Pass. Microsoft has also been talking about putting other games on Game Pass day of release, so this isn't the first time this has come up, and it is something Microsoft has said they're wanting to move towards. So this has definitely been something in their mindset, and to do it with a game like Battlefield would be a huge move for them. That's Microsoft's perspective, of course. From EA's side, they are solely focused on monetization. The Battlefield franchise has never been monetized as hard as other EA franchises, such as Madden or FIFA. I think the smaller monetization scheme we typically see in Battlefield would make it hard for EA to essentially give out the base game for free. That being said, if Microsoft throws money at them to put it on Game Pass day one, that's 18 million players who have access to the game right now. 18 million being those who are already subscribed to Game Pass. EA's last modern Battlefield game, BF4, sold roughly 15 million copies, and BF5 sold roughly 7.5 million copies. Both those numbers are rounded up slightly. This gives EA incentive, seeing as how being on Game Pass puts it in the house of over double the players who bought BF5. This could help them make Battlefield a powerhouse again and sell DLC or whatever other monetization scheme they choose to use on the game. I think it would be a good move for EA, but I would be scared that would mean more monetization to make up for the loss in initial revenue from game sales, which ultimately I'm opposed to seeing more in-game monetization, and I feel like a lot of players would be opposed to that as well. There are positives though. If this hit Game Pass on release, that would be way more players in the game, filling lobbies, giving the game a large community with a lot more life. That's great for every player, regardless of the platform and regardless of if you have Game Pass. I would love to hear what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if this is something you think EA and Microsoft will actually try and do. Would you be happy if they did? And do you have Game Pass? Would you directly benefit from this? We are likely to see a reveal trailer in May, so more rumors will probably be coming out, and it'll be exciting to see if this does end up getting confirmed. So let me know what you guys think, and until next time, take care, guys.